Good afternoon, PENNDALE. We know today isn't our usual broadcast day, but lucky for us students, we have no school Friday or Monday. I'm Anissa Gardisi.
And I'm Maddie Heilvile. Last Thursday, select 8th and 9th graders were inducted to become members of PENNDALE's chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. These members were selected because of their grade point average and ability to show service, leadership, scholarship, character, and citizenship. Speeches about all these characteristics were given by Dr. Sullivan and members of the cabinet. This event was an outstanding way to show some of the incredible students we have here at PENNDALE. Special thanks to everyone who partook in making that night great. Also, congratulations to Mr. Kimber on his first NJHS induction as advisor.
Our very own Dan Haynes is going to recap the inspirational assembly we had last Friday about Rachel's challenge.
Last Friday, PENNDALE hosted Mr. Larry Scott, the uncle of Rachel Scott, who was the first person killed in the Columbine High School attack back in 1999. Mr. Scott, along with 53 other specialists, travel across the country performing in assemblies like the one that was performed Friday. Mr. Scott talked about his niece Rachel throughout the program. As you might have noticed, the chains around the building were designed as an Ulvaeus activity, and they represent how Rachel wanted to start a positive chain reaction. They are in purple and yellow because those were her favorite colors. The assembly was organized by the Habit team with the assistance of Mr. Joy. It was an emotional program that had many in tears at the end. Following the program, many students had the chance to speak one-on-one with Mr. Scott. The main emphasis of Mr. Scott's visit was to have PENNDALE students accept the 5 challenges. Look for the best in others, dream big, choose positive influences, speak with kindness, and start your own positive chain reaction. Overall, this assembly was very well received by the PENNDALE community. Reporting for Pdtv, I'm Dan Haynes.
Let's go to the stage at North Penn High School, where Aparna is talking to the theater director, Mrs. Roney.
Thanks, Maddie. I'm here with Mrs. Roney, a teacher and director here at North Penn High School. What can students who are looking into taking your classes look forward to this coming year?
There's 2 opportunities for 9th grade students becoming sophomores at the high school next year. One is Introduction to Acting, which does everything you can imagine doing about acting. We do some improv, we do theater games, and then we develop a character over the course of the year. And they can do their graduation project as part of that class. We also have Stage Crew class, which is everything but acting. And again, you can do a graduation project in there on some kind of design element of lighting or sound or costumes or whatever. And we create a whole theater company that we designed for in that class. You can also take both classes if you're really interested in theater.
Sounds like a lot of fun. So you're also the director of the Thespian Troupe here. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what they do?
Well, the Thespian Troupe supports North Penn High School Theater, but they're also an international organization, which is also an academic and honor organization, and students become a part of it by earning points doing supporting theater, going to see theater, being in theater. And every year we have a special event. This year it's Friday, January 24th, where we invite all 7th, 8th, and 9th graders from all our middle schools who are interested in theater and also this year in chorus and singing to come up for an afternoon. They arrive around 3:30, either via their parents or with the activity buses. And they can do an afternoon of several workshops, a tour of the high school, a talk and answer session with some of the high school students here. The high school students do some performances for them. We have a pizza party, and we end the entire night at 9 o'clock with a dance. So I hope lots of students will take advantage of coming up here and being a part of theater and chorus at the high school.
Definitely. That sounds like an amazing night. So PENNDALE, you can pick up forms in Mrs. Sell's room in 511. So I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you have a musical coming up. There's a lot going on. But thank you for sharing your time with us. It was great to see you.
As many as you know, course selection is right around the corner. For 9th graders, here is another course offering from the North Penn High School.
2, 1. Hello, I'm Mr. Berger, and I teach the broadcasting and video production classes here at North Penn High School. Right now I'm sitting inside the television studio where the morning show is produced, but my class also uses this too to make professional quality productions here in the North Penn television studios.
We will construct a series of breathing apparatus with kelp.
Also, we do video production across the hall in my classroom D10, where we have 18 computers that run Final Cut Pro, which is the industry standard for video editing in Hollywood. Some of the projects we do include music videos, documentaries, and broadcast news. Broadcasting and video production is an elective major, and it meets every day, once a day. If you're interested in taking television production classes here at North Penn High School, you can stop down and see me in room D10, and make sure you sign up for Broadcasting and Video Production 1, course number 0605 in your program of studies.
Let's go to Danny for his weekly feature.
Thanks. I'm here today with Sammy Erb, who has been supplying PENNDALE with great commercial cartoons during our broadcast. So, what goes into making these cartoons?
It takes a lot of time and energy when you're drawing all the frames up, because you have to draw every single frame, and then you have to color it, sketch it out, and do all that stuff, and then you have to put it into an animation so it makes sense.
Seems complicated. Do you use any programs on like a computer or tablet that help you create these?
Yes, I use a pencil animation, and it's a program that lets you draw a whole bunch of pictures, and then if you press the play button over in the corner, it will play the frames out so that it goes from one picture to another automatically.
Seems to do the trick. And does anyone help you with these?
With the drawing, I do all that myself, but my friends Krista Butterworth and Danielle Mappleback help me out with the voices.
And a shout out to you two guys for helping her so much on these. And finally, how long does this take to put in a whole cartoon together?
It takes maybe about a week or two to get an hour, or not an hour, a minute long.
Wow, that's a lot of time. Thanks for your contributions to PENNDALE TV. I'm Dan Kirkpatrick, and we'll send it back to you after this commercial break.
Hi Mungo, hi MS.
Hello Jay. Did you make any New Year resolutions for 2014? It's when you make a change in your life for the year. MS and I have made a list of our New Year resolutions.
A New Year what?
You don't know what a New Year's resolution is?
No. Is this one yours, Mungo?
Yeah, it is.
Hey Amor, Happy New Year.
Hi Jay, Happy New Year. What kind of changes are you going to make to your life for 2014?
I don't know.
Recycling the old bad habits into new better ones.
Hey Amor? Yeah?
What are you going to do with all that old wrapping paper?
I'm going to throw it away. Why? Why not put it in the recycling bin so it'll be recycled?
Actually, I think I'll keep it. It's shiny and rainbows.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Thanks, Mungo.
I wonder who the lucky guest Armand is interviewing this week.
Now, hello, Pendale. I am back triumphantly. Now, joining me today is Mr. Joy.
Hello, Armand. It's good to be with you, buddy.
It's good to be with you. Now, Mr. Joy, how was your season so far, like, point-wise?
Point-wise, we averaged about 46 points per game this year with the varsity basketball team for the Lady Spartans. It was a great season.
I heard that you were undefeated. Are you undefeated?
That's correct. We finished the season with a perfect record of 11-0.
How recently does that happen?
I can't remember any time that happening in the past. I'm not aware of any undefeated season since I've been here, for sure.
Do you have any standout highlights during the season?
I think just really it was a complete team effort all around. Everybody really contributed. We had a great team, and all 10 players on the team contributed throughout the course of the season. So that was very satisfying as a coach to see that come together.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, now joining me is Jessa McKenzie and Taylor Putnam, the co-captains of the girls' basketball team. Now, as your celebration for championship undefeated, what did you do?
We went to Dave & Buster's as a team.
Do you remember what you did, Dave and Buster's?
I hit jackpot twice.
Jackpot twice. Did you get any prizes there?
Yeah.
They're lucky all over. Now, Jess, did you get a chance to cut a piece off the net?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you all got a piece to cut off the net. Do you guys still have those pieces that you cut off?
Yes. Yeah.
You did. Now, do you guys do you recall anything during the games that stood out as really important that you remember as a highlight?
We were pretty consistent overall.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Well, they're pretty accurate, and they're very lucky to have an undefeated score. This is Jess McKenzie, Taylor Putnam, and Mr. Joy. Back to you.
Where in the world could Boo Boo be now?
Well, Boo Boo, we're off to Rome. Maybe we'll get a chance to meet the Pope. After all, he's Time Magazine's Man of the Year. Oh, fiddlesticks. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Good morning, this is your captain speaking. We seem to be having mechanical difficulties on the aircraft. We are going to have to make an emergency landing.
Well, Boo Boo, this doesn't look like Rome. I don't think we'll find What's Up Man here.
Well, I had to land the plane in the North Pole, but we should be ready to take off again in a few hours. Enjoy the beautiful scenery.
Ho, ho, ho!
We will be back after this commercial break.
I'm sure I'm not the only one hoping for good weather over this 4-day weekend. Please, Ben, bring me some good weather news.
Outside Penndale. It's 45 right now and drizzling quite a lot. But it should end by about the end of the day today. So today's definitely a jacket day. It's really cold out. Tomorrow, it really isn't going to be much better with a high of 48 and a low of 30. That's definitely a coat day, even though it's going to be a little bit sunny. Thursday, more so. 37 and 27 and cloudy. Just stay warm. Friday, it's a little bit better. 43 is a high and 25 is a low. A little bit sunny-ish. Still, winter's not even close to over. Saturday, I know you're going to get all excited when I say this. We have a good chance of snow. Don't get your hopes up, because even I'm not that sure how much we're going to get. Sunday, 36 as a high and 27 low, and it's gonna be windy. Hold on your umbrellas, because winter's not over, and this weather is sure not gonna be letting up anytime soon. Back to you.
While Vegas Vona is on bug patrol, let's see who he picks to play in the Super Bowl.
Hello, PENNDALE! It's me, it's Vegas Vona. I'm in Mr. Conti's room at 212. Mr. Conti says there's bugs and spiders and all kinds of things in here. So I'm looking, doing my job, keeping the building safe, but more importantly, I'm here to give you my early Super Bowl pick. And I have a winner for you guys, PENNDALE. I am taking the Broncos to beat the Seahawks. I'm sorry, the Seahawks. Like how confused Vegas is because he's looking for spiders. I mean the Patriots. And I'm going to take the 49ers to beat Seattle. I'm going to look for these spiders. I mean, I think we're looking for something like this. I don't know. I think Conti's nuts. I don't see nothing in here. But back to you, PENNDALE. But remember, most importantly, Vegas Vona for life. Looking for spiders. I don't know. Where could they be? In the bushes? I don't know. I think Conti has spiders in the brain. I don't know. Well.
Even though our schedule has been crazy lately, we hope you enjoyed this week's broadcast. You can watch all of our previous broadcasts on the North Penn TV YouTube channel. Look for the PENNDALE TV playlist. We will return next Friday, January 24th, for our regularly scheduled E3 broadcast.
We leave you with the performance by the North Penn High School Wind Ensemble from their all-bands concert last week. On behalf of Danny, Brigitte, Armand, Sammy, Umar, Boo-Boo, Carl, Ben, Julie, and Vegas Vona, I'm Anissa Gardizzi.
And I'm Maddie Hiavile. Have a wonderful week.